Hey students, welcome to the photo insertion tutorial. So for this tutorial, we're going to put in two photos and intermix them, manipulate them to create a dynamic layout. So with that being said, let's get rocking here. You should have already had your text boxes in, so you're right into the original document that you've been editing. I'm going to go to the photo tool over here. It's P also on your keyboard, so I'm going to click it, go to photo tool. This is your library, so don't forget, in the library, we're going to store most of our main photos for our publications under 4th and 6th hour, and you can upload files from your computer. But for this demo, I want you to go to practice files, and let's go ahead and insert the lighthouse. I'm going to place that, and notice the first thing I'm going to do is click and drag. Let's click and drag and make it about halfway. It doesn't have to be perfect, but about halfway across the document. Once I do that, I'm going to drag this text box up to the top corner right here, to the top left to snap it properly. And then let's go ahead and drag the corner so it's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 boxes in width, 5.5 squares in width, the big squares. Okay. So once you have done that, okay, it should look very similar to mine. The next step we're going to do is click on this square icon that only shows up once you have selected the blue box. So inside this, you can notice there's a slider. If I change the slider, it actually, think of the blue box as your constraints. It stops the picture from showing, and anything outside of it, it hides. So if I slide that, we can zoom in and zoom out on a picture, and not only that, reframe it to be a little bit more dynamic. So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to go ahead and about 55% is what mine's set at. You can set it, okay, to make sure it kind of looks like the lighthouse with these rocks. Get rid of all this negative space over here. I'm going to go ahead and click the check mark, and look at that. It hides anything outside of the blue box. We can even shrink that blue box, and it will reorient the picture, but it's okay because we can click on that square and readjust if we need to, okay? So the purposes of this slider is to reframe the picture appropriately. So at this point, let's get it to this. I got it about 4.5 big squares across, and I just have the lighthouse with some of the rocks. So go ahead and get your document to look similar to mine. Pause this video if needed, because I'm about to insert a second picture that will go ahead and lay side by side and manipulate it in a similar but quicker fashion. So I'm going to go to the photo tool, and I'm going to click on the penguins and place it. This time I'm just going to click anywhere, and what it does is just gives you a default size. So I want this one to be right under here, but notice it is overlapping the headline, so I'm going to change my blue box to be just slightly above it. I'm going to adjust it to line up with my lighthouse here, and some of the penguins are cut off up here, but I'm going to click that icon at the top of the photo, slide it, and let's just get the faces. Let's just get the faces shown. I don't want too much of the body, so I'm going to kind of adjust the framing just slightly. It takes a little bit of finesse to figure out the right numbers. There we go. So at this point, you should have a lighthouse that is zoomed in on the lighthouse, and a bunch of penguins that is zoomed in on just the top part of them. So with that being said, this concludes the photo demo. Your document at this point, if it looks similar to mine, go ahead and click Save, preview it, everything looks good, you're ready to go on to the next lesson.